Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Sprout Solutions, Aperon, Tuala, Simf, Secuna, Maroon Studios, and Aim High. Check out our partners in the description.
Welcome sa Startup Podcast PH, where we interview Filipino startups to know about their stories and innovations. Dito tayo ngayon sa studio ng Cine Haraya. And of course, we have Cine Haraya. Snack you can taste. We have the President and Creative Director, Chino Granda. Hello, Chino.
Welcome sa ating mga manonood.
Ayan. Grabe, no? I feel so legit. Dito tayo ngayon sa isang legit na studio. Because like the podcast, usually we just do it, for Startup at the page, we just do it usually in Zoom. Then when I go to offices, so medyo mobile ang aking setup. Pero now, we have a complete studio setup. So, kamusta?
Okay naman. So,
Hindi
naman sobra, pero medyo busy.
Ayan. So, I let you do the introduction, So, Cine Haraya does podcast shoots din, the podcast production, and medyo central din sa story, sa pinagmulan ng Cine Haraya, ang food photo shoots, food photography, food advertising. But, I let you do the intro. So, Chino, ano nga ba ang Cine Haraya?
So basically, Cine Haraya is an advertising firm. No, it's an advertising corporation. Initially, we do food and product photography. Yun yung aming talagang specialization. But now, na nagta-transition yung market from stills, from static images, nagta-transition yung market to video. So, nag-a-adapt din yan. Lumahan yan na lang. So yun. So, basically, we do podcasts as well. We do podcasts with our partner companies. So, one is PSME. And then, gumagawa rin kami ng mga channels, gumagawa rin kami ng mga reels, especially food, and yun. So, we are the team behind Success Stories HQ.
Ayun, yeah. So, basically, pardon din, first, you have your own podcast, you have your own channel, see Success Stories HQ. And then, basically, for some entities, you can be like the production service provider. For example, you want to have a podcast, they want to have like shoots, you can be the company.
Yes, so we can be the team behind it. We will make it happen.
Yeah. Also for restaurants, for food creators, food vloggers, food influencers, baby, kayo din yung parang nagpo-provide ng food photography that they can post in Instagram or in the
Yes, majority na kausap namin dyan is chefs and owners. So, more or less, actually, andun kami sa high-end area. So, yung medyo mas may budget yung marketing to do the advertisement.
Just to siguro, most business kasi, especially now, medyo dumadami ang mga umuusbong na mga negosyo, mga business in the Philippines. Pero ano ba yung parang maybe like unique sa inyo, unique sa Cine Haraya? Parang what's your edge, kumbaga? What's something new, kumbaga, that you're introducing as a business and as a startup natin?
Actually, as Cine Haraya, we're not introducing something new. So, it's been there, marketing is there, advertising, and kumbaga, photography video is there ng mahabang panahon na. So, ngayon, actually, ang ginagawa namin is we go back, yun yung ginagawa namin So, we go back to the roots of photography and video. So, yun ang difference, I think, na Cine Haraya. Kasi we can tell the story behind, for example, pag-uusapan natin is food. We can tell the story behind paano ginawa and ano yung quality ng food by taking pictures of it. But not only taking pictures of it only, no, na, kumbaga, ang ginagawa kasi ng iba, pipicturan, and then, eventually, aasa sa editing. Diba? Aasa sa pinturaan.
Yung mga hindi tunay na pagkain.
Diba? Hindi tunay na pagkain na nilalagay. So, I have nothing against that. So, that's their style. That's their business model. But with Cine Haraya, in terms of food, we go back to the roots na, paano ba maging photographer? Yun yung lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila na, di ba, ngayon kasi para siyang everything is run by AI. Everything is run by kumbaga parang mas majority AI. Doon na tumatakbo yung creativity ng mundo. So, nawawala yung pagiging creative ng isang tao.
Yeah, yung soul.
Yung soul, di ba? Doon naman lumalabas yun Kumbaga, the simplicity of it. Pero, alam mo, pag tinignan naman, may alam yung gumawa. Naiintindihan niya na ito pala dapat ito ipakita. Kasi baka may magaling na photographer. Kumbaga, I have nothing against them again. But ako, ang prinsipyo ko with Cine Haraya is be a photographer. Kumbaga, wag natin siyang gawing shortcut. So, kuhanan tapos sa editing, tsaka maayos yung inaw, padidilimin to, ganyan. So, we can show you later na kung paano namin ginagawa yung raw shoots namin. So, the raw files, ibig sabihin the files na shinoot namin, and then hindi pa na-edit, is also usable. So, kasi medyo majority ng photographers, pagka hinunat, ayaw ibigay yung raw files. Kasi pangit yun eh. Diba? So, kita ko lahat ng flaws, kita mo lahat ng everything. Hindi nilinis yung table. Diba? May mga fingerprints and all. Kami, we take note of that. So, in short, Cine Haraya, very detalyado. Very, very, very sharp to detail na kumbaga yun yan, back to our roots, being a photographer, being a videographer. Gawin natin ng tama. Kumbaga, from the outset.
Actually, ang ganda nun, no? Kasi tama nga naman, at the end of the day, parang food advertising is an intersection yan ng art at technology rin eh. Kasi like in shooting, maybe in my experience nga namin sa podcast, true, na nag-matter yung editing of course. Yun yung parang technical parts na rin, ano? Pero nag-matter din na maganda yung raw nga na nakuha ko. Yun yung, parang yun naman yung mas art. Although may art din sa editing, pero parang doon yung capturing the soul. And then, get the combination of both. Ngayon kasi parang with the advent of AI nga, and with the advent of smartphones, ano yun na mag-edit eh. So, parang anyone can shoot, can take a picture, and then go to some editing apps like sila ViscoCam, ganyan, no? And then edit, and then post sa Instagram, ganyan. So, ang ganda na parang going back to the roots na, really, win those both ends na win in photography, win in the shoot, and win in editing. But now, let's talk about the parang business aspect na to kasi you do this for your clients. So, maybe dun tayo muna sa full advertising. So, sige, parang let's make it clear lang na what exactly do you do for them? And parang why would they want to get the services of Cine Haraya? Parang ano ba yung challenge for them? Why would they need you? Parang ganun.
So basically, in the food industry, yun naman yung tinatap namin na market. So, bakit nila kami kailangan? Because they need justification dun sa, kumbaga, ganito lang siya eh. Yung mga chefs, inisip nila ng mabuti yung recipe, diba? Like ingredients, diba? As fresh as possible. Kumbaga, pinadala ko pa yan galing Germany, pinadala ko pa yan galing Spain, yung mga prosciutto nila and everything, diba? Kumbaga, yung mga ingredients na yun, and yung mga ginawa ng chef na yun, kumbaga, they made it ng sobrang galing. Tapos, they wanted the customers to see that. Diba na, binigyan namin yung puso namin dyan, binigyan namin yung effort namin dyan, and everything. So ngayon, ang ginagawa ng Cine Haraya is gina-justify namin. So pinapakita ko gaano ka-fresh yung lettuce, gaano ka-fresh yung meat, gaano ka-creamy yung cream. Parang gano'n. So, basically, yun yung ginagawa namin to customers na yung iba, syempre, na-overlook na nila ng content because of business, because of yung, syempre, operations, marketing, advertising, ganyan. So, ngayon, na-overlook nila yung, sandali, gandahan mo yung picture kasi para magkaroon ng justification ng pagkain. Di ba ako yung kind of person na pag pumasok ako sa restaurant, tinitingnan ko yung picture. Pagpangit yung picture lumalabas. Ganun ako kind of eater. So, kasi sa picture pala, alam ko na yun na, okay, so, mura to. Kumbaga parang, okay, hindi siya quality. So, nandun tayo sa lower side. Diba? Hindi katulad ng pag tinignan mo, for example, pumasok ka ng Wolfgang. Pag tingin mo, ganda yung picture. Kasi, diba, sabi nga nila, pag seryoso ka sa negosyo, dapat seryoso ka sa lahat. Number one, seryoso ka sa operations, very manicured, seryoso ka sa marketing, and dapat seryoso ka din sa collaterals na lalabas on your side. Parang gano'n. So, gano'n namin siya lang.
Tsaka ako magaling dito, kasi when you do the shoots for the chefs and for the restaurant owners, you actually shoot the actual food, yung pagkain, and then you to really capture the soul, you really, kumbaga, take it as it is, and then shoot it. Kasi, alam naman natin na yung mga ibang restaurants, they actually do yung mga fake stuff, hindi mo photograph, right? Pero kayo, to really capture the soul, you really get the food as it is, and then take photos of it, right?
Actually, I have nothing against yung gumagamit ng mga hindi food. For example, yung gagamit ka ng motor coil, for example, or pancakes, na maging yun yung zero. Ganyan kumbaga parang, that's one good example. Kasi yun nga kumbaga parang, it depends, number one, it depends on the client's budget. Pangalawa, it depends on the chef. Kumbaga, minsan kasi meron mga chef na hindi nila matanggap. Na dali akong gumamit ng
totoo naman dahil ng motor oil yung
diba?
pagkain.
Pero it will not look like motor oil naman. Pero yung kumbaga kung gusto mong edible pa rin siya after ng shoot, huwag lang din gawin yun. So parang yan. So I believe kumbaga kanya-kanyang style, kanya-kanyang strategy. Kasi kami naman, for example, the food, minsan kinakargahan namin ng foam para ma-lift.
Yeah.
So, kumbaga, ganun lang naman. Kumbaga, pero we stick to the real food. Hindi kami masyadong gumagamit ng mga kumbaga artificial items. Kasi nga, siguro number one, siguro Philippines hindi natin masyadong matanggap dahil hindi naman tayo Amerika na masyadong maraming supply ng food. So, siguro, cultural din siya. Kasi sa Filipino, hindi ko magawang sagang food. Di ba? So, kumbaga kahit tayo, di ba? Ikaw, pag kumakain ka, ang hirap nung, ubusin ko ba? Di ba? Kailangan ko ubusin di ba? Parang kaya nasusuka ka na ubusin mo.
Marami na magutom sa...
Di ba? Marami gutom sa Philippines. So, I think it's also cultural. I think it's also, yun nga, nasa dugo natin, na sandali lang, ayaw mo bang buhusan ng suka yun. Di ba? Parang gano'n. Kung kaya mo ba siyang buhusan ng motor oil, tapos tapon na yun. Di ba? So, baka nandun din tayo sa area niya. Subconscious.
And just to be clear, so basically, itong shoots that you do for the restaurants and for the chefs, ito yung mga pin-post nila sa mga social media.
Yeah. Instagram, Facebook nila, and then sa mga menu nila, sa minsan, may mga nakikita ko hinahangin nila. To their restaurants, di ba ginagawa ang billboards? There. Yun yung mga usages ng images from us. Kasi yung iba, yun nga, kumbaga pag nagpa-shoot ka ng kumbaga sobrang detaliado. As I said nga kanina na medyo kinuha sa pricey area, pero kumbaga very corporate yung prices namin. So, hindi ka naman magpapashoot doon, magpapashoot sa amin and then para sa Instagram lang. Diba? So, kumbaga, syempre, i-utilize po siya ng mas maganda.
Repurpose.
Para masulit na ko.
Ayun. So that's for that's for the food advertising. Basically, you do these shoots, photo and video, right?
Yes, we do food reels as well.
Food reels, and then they can use it whenever they want. And recently nga, kayo din ang nagpo-produce na podcast, shows for some big entities out there, So, there naman, like, ano naman yung parang sinusolve na kumbaga na problem for them. Of course, I think it's parang hindi naman lahat kaya mag-podcast, kaya like, to have this kind of studio, to have this equipment. So parang, what would you solve for them?
Actually, with large companies na naka-partner namin na we do podcasts for, I think ang sinusolve namin is yung worry nila. Kasi ang hirap isipin ng gamit. Diba? Kasi hirap isipin ng setup. Kumbaga, with the owners, pagod ka na masyado Diba? Pagod ka na sa operations, pagod ka na sa sales, pagod ka na sa lahat So, ang pinaka-maitutulong ko sa'yo is pag umupo ka, tapos na. Pagkasalita ka na lang, magkukwento ka na lang. I think yun yung sinasolve ko na area din. Na maging worry-free owner. Na maging, tapos kami as service providers with Cine Haraya, very professional yung staff ko. Very professional lang tao around. Kumbaga kumbaga, hindi ka makakakita ng make face, hindi ka makakakita ng bastos magsalita. Walang ganun. Kumbaga, para kasing, kumbaga, again, wala naman akong proof, pero may mga production na ganun na parang ang hirap kausapin ng tao. So with my people, with our staff, they're very well trained na, kumbaga, good as salesperson din sila. So ganun ka detalyado si Cine Haraya in terms of people. No, so yun, actually yun yung sinasolve namin with the service providers is yung working nila, and definitely siguro kung may masasabi akong kaibahan namin with other podcast makers is cinematic rin gawa na. So medyo maate kami sa ganun na hindi kami kaya natin against phone or any medium na ginagamit for podcast, pero kami lang, kumbaga parang meron kaming konting, well, with Tech and si Carlos, medyo nakangati kami pagka hindi crispy yung itsura, hindi detailed, tapos hindi blurry yung background. Parang may kumakamot sa'yo. Parang, okay na sa'yo yan. Parang tinatanong pa ng camera, okay na sa'yo yan. Parang, does that justify your skin? Parang yun yung feel namin. So, siguro one selling point na Cine Haraya is when we go to a location, we're full pod. So, client is very proud. So, pag dumating kami, nag-set up kami, nakikita mo kami, gusto mo na nandun kami sa event. Okay. I mean, siguro yung one selling point namin. And yun nga, kami ni Hannah, directly kami yung kausap. We love conversing to people. Yun ang gusto namin, makipag-usap kami ng tuwan. After sales, wala na kami problema.
Yeah, actually, very fortunate to start up on the stage na nakikita ko itong, kumbaga, how you work, how you operate. Medyo nangyayari naman ang equipment at ng style ng startup. But yeah, I really respect, I really appreciate na, what you actually offer to your clients is, first of all, the fact that they can outsource, they don't need their parang in-house team to do it. Basically, parang they get the services from a third-party provider. And second, in what I see, yung first yung quality na, parang quality really detail-oriented, really aesthetic, really high quality. And isa pa yung culture, you maintain a culture with your staff, with your growing team, na that culture of quality is nandun sa group team. So yun din yung nade-deliver. Para ma-ensure din na nade-deliver siya doon sa inyong mga clients.
Yes.
Now, about the parang how you actually do it. So, maybe balikan natin muna ulit yung food advertising. So, for example, there might be a restaurant out there or a chef out there who want to avail of your shoots, of your services. So, paano nga ba yung nangyayari? And can we know ba yung ibang mga clients ninyo na avail na ng inyong mga
services namin? Siguro, sige, dahil nga medyo nandun kami sa moody look ng photography. So, Salvatore Cuomo is one of our customers. Salvatore Cuomo. We've been working with Subway. We've been working with Malagos Garden. So, Malagos is yun kumbaga world-renowned chocolate na Philippines.
Yeah.
So, meron siyang award sa ibang bansa. Parang gano'n.
I try it.
So, with Tequila, with Cedar Room, Cork Elite. So, yan yung mga clients namin sa BGC area. Pero, marami din kaming SME, marami din kaming mga startup na tinutulungan to boost their sales. So, yun. These are some clients na naaalala ko ngayon na regularly kinukuha kami. And also, suki din kami ng food industry sa Butuan, Mindanao.
Oh, wow.
So, we fly there to serve yung food industry doon.
What exactly? Food? I mean, what food exactly ang prominent sa Butuan?
Yun nga kumbaga parang yun yung pinag-uusapan namin ni Carlos na kumbaga parang pag sinabi mo Pampanga, sisig yan. Tapos sinabi mo Malabon, pansit Malabon yan, di ba? So, with Butuan, ang daming masarap na pagkain.
Yeah.
Kaso, ang pinakasikat, anong pinakasikat, Carlos, niya?
Kinilaw.
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 Yun ang pinakasikat nilang pagkain doon na lahat ng restaurant meron. Pero yun nga, hindi ganun kaingay yung food industry. So, we are there 4 times a year. Or 3 or 4 times a year. Kasi nandun lang kami para mag-shoot. Darating kami doon for 1 week. And then mag-shoot kami for 1 week. So, tulungan namin lahat ng mga food industry, food owners doon, na restaurant owners to up their level. I mean, kumaga iangat yung quality. Hindi quality ng food kasi sobrang sarap ng food eh. Sobrang gaganda ng restaurants. Kaso with the marketing materials, kumbaga, inaangat namin. Di ba? We're trying to lift na maging BGC look. Maging Manila yung look mo, parang gano'n. Di ba? Kasi Manila quality eh. Di ba? BGC quality yung pagkain eh. So, dapat it justifies. Dapat panayas.
Actually, surprised ako sa Butuan kasi I went there, mga 4 months ago lang. To interview startups there. Pero try rin actually even yung startup ecosystem there. And nagulat ako na ang daming mga restaurants actually na sunod Butuan, daming cafes there. No?
Sobrang dami.
Kasi I realized yung Butuan medyo strategic yung kanyang lugar. Yeah. But basically, maraming wealthy maraming wealthy families there, wealthy business people. And kumanat na yun,
very humble.
very humble. Yeah. Pero actually, nung andun ako, I did some food treating dito sa mga restaurants. And grabe. Kakaiba yung mga menu.
Sino sa mga natik mong pagkain doon? May naalala ka mayroon ito?
Hindi ko malala yung name, yung restaurant. Pero naalala ko yung may lumpiang ganisa. Lumpiang longganisa. Eh, parang food na yun. And then,
Is it nasa loob po ba ng SM?
no.
Bas?
Ay, meron ako kainan sa loob ng SM. Rinig ko nung sa akin ito ng mga when I was there. I just forgot the name.
Maganda po ba yung interior?
Ganda, yes. Para local. The local siya ng Butuan. I forgot the name.
Hindi. Maalala ko yung Ayams.
Ayams, yes.
Ayams is one of our suki client.
Pag tinanong ko kasi yung mga taga-Butuan, yun yung sasabi nila.
Kumbaga sabi
Ito pa yung pala.
siya ang one of the high-end there.
Yeah, medyo high-end siya.
So,
So, pride din nila eh. Parang
yes,
pride na siya.
yes, very much. So, yun, yung lahat ng images ng may lumalabas ng Ayams is from us.
Actually, I kind of remember.
Yes.
You know that. That's the first house. Gagaling pa na.
Yeah, so nagkaroon tayo sa mga common ground, mga common denominator. So, ganun kasi yung vibe na gusto namin ilabas sa mga clients namin. Gusto namin i-justify kung ano ba yung... Siyempre, ang sarap ng pagkain eh.
Yeah.
Tapos pag pangit yung food, it doesn't justify. Because sayang na naman, in-effortan mo na yung food, effortan mo yung picture. Parang gano'n. So, the IAMS and the IAMS group is, kumbaga, understands that. Kasi from the onset, yung una kong shoot doon, kinoconstruct pa na siya. So, eventually, na nag-open siya, and then every time ako pumunta ng Butuan, lagi nakabook si Aya.
Yeah, speaking of that, so how does it happen? So let's say there's a restaurant or a chef or a business who want to have these shoots, photo shoots, food video shoot. So paano na work? So basically they approach you and kayo na ba nagpaplano, kayo na ba nag-set mo kung ano mangyayari. So basically parang ano lang yung nangyayari, anong operations given from the planning o how does it happen?
So more or less, kumbaga, idaan na natin yung process, ano? So, pwede nyo kaming tawagan sa, kumbaga, parang number sa amin, social media, www.siniharaya.com, website namin. Pwede kang inquire doon, email namin, and also the numbers na nakalagay doon. So, after that, basically, we do, discovery call. We call it a discovery call na we try to know your business. Kasi, kumbaga, parang magkaiba ng theme yan eh. So, from the theme, so alam na namin na ang gusto mo pala is medyo Filipino ang vibe. O kaya medyo Italian ang vibe, or Spanish ang vibe. So, pumapasok lahat yon sa discovery call. We would know your budget, we would know your pegs. Pegs is samples. Kumbaga, sino ba inaay mo? Kumbaga parang, gusto ko kamukha ni Wolfgang. Gusto ko kamukha ni Ayams. O gusto ko kamukha ni Jollibee. So, that's a different market, di ba? So, that's a different approach na maliwanag naman lahat. So, doon, sa discovery ko, lahat pumapasok yun. And then after that, yun na, kumukuha kami ng pics. And then, they do the dumping. We set the schedule, we set the dates, we block the dates. Tapos, storyboards, kami na bahala doon. So, kami storyboards, kami script, and everything. So, there. And then we go doon sa day ng shoot. And then, actually, yun nga kung parang hanggang shoots, gusto kami worry film ko lang. Upo ka na lang, or kahit ka dumating, okay lang. Ika parang gano'n. So, basically, ang kausap namin, majority is chefs and yung mga staff. So, yun, parang gano'n lang kadali. Actually, we simplify things. Kasi di ba, iba, very complicated. Ano ba siya pang food? Very complicated, di ba? Hindi, we simplify things. Kasi dapat nga hindi mo siya isipin. Di ba, kaya nga nag-hire ng professional. Wag mo lang isipin.
So usually like one day shoot, and then one whole day,
Kumbaga, meron 4 hours, maybe 8 hours.
ano nga yung rates?
So basically, ngayon, kumbaga, dahil nandito si Startup Podcast, so may special rates kami niyan.
Wow.
So for 4 hours, it's 35,000.
Originally, yeah.
Kasi magpa-price increase na
Oh.
So then lumalaki yung team. So we're duly registered. We're PhilJeps and SEC registered. So we're a corporation. So kumbaga, kung kailangan ng receipts and all, so kumbaga, we're duly registered. So, but with podcast, with Startup Podcast PH, we can give 4 hours for 35,000 and 8 hours for 65,000.
Oh, wow. So,
inclusive na yun. Inclusive na yun. Raw material, edited materials, food styling, food designing, lahat yan.
Do you like logistics na? I mean, yun na yun na.
It's full court.
Actually, that's kind of, that's kind of,
Mura siya.
for the quality. And
Yes.
for the for the yung parang podcast production that you do for Sarapil Valley. So, how does it happen naman? So, I think may same din naman na you...
Actually, medyo parehas lang. So, pag in-approach nila kami, we do a discovery call. And then, kami nang bahala doon. Kumbaga kasi, yun nga, majority ng podcast, kumbaga parang iniintindi ng clients lahat. So kami, we work kung ano meron sa location. Siyempre, mas maganda yung location, mas maganda. Pero we work around kung ano yung nandun na. So, with the last one, with Phil SMD, maganda yung kanuha nila kasi it's reduce nga ba ang pagkabasa?
The co-working?
Yes, the co-working. So, doon kami nag-shoot. So, ang ganda naman ng area, di ba? So, wala kang kailangan, di ba? Wala kang kailangan masyado. So, doon namin ginawa yung shoot. So, ano siya? Kumbaga, ang naging approach namin was to work around kung ano yung mga items na nandun. So, kailangan ko halaman kailangan ko sofa, mga ako dito. So, yun, parang gano'n. And then, eventually, the podcast starts around 65,000.
Gaano katagal yun?
It depends Depends sa kailangan. So, depends na sa coverage. Depende kung ilang cameras ang kailangan, ilang ilaw ang kailangan, ilang podcast ang i-interviewin. Parang gano'n. So, but basta it starts from 65 up to 250,000.
Oh, nagkakarta na idea. Kung ano, possibilities then, it starts on podcast.
Yes.
Is payroll processing taking too much of your time? Introducing Sprout Payroll Starter. For as low as 5,000 pesos per month, you get a team of experts to help you with your payroll and HR needs. We'll help compute and process payroll, handle all your government compliance requirements, and automate timekeeping. Leave the payroll to us so you can focus on growing your business. Enjoy peace of mind with Sprout Payroll Starter. Trust the digital future with Twala. Secure and tamper-proof digital signature. Electronic notarization service. And custom AI
AI agents for intelligent document workflows. Visit Twala.io to learn more. In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Protect your assets from bugs before bad hackers exploit them. And launch your products seamlessly with Sukuna, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Receive reports in real time and work with security experts to find bugs in your products before others do. Let's make your security our priority.
Okay, so punta naman yung stories behind Sine Halaya. Kasi kanina actually sa punta ko dito, napagkwento na natin yung humble beginning, humble Sine Halaya, very humble. So actually, ang ganda ng growth ni Sine Halaya. Now you grow to a team of, how many are you right now?
Around 5.
Around 5, And, ayun, sige, pwede pa kwento, Chino, parang pinagsimulan talaga nito upon Clark, and of course, with your wife,
Yes.
si Hannah.
Oh, actually, Sine Halaya started 2012. So, ang kwento talaga nun is from my wife and sa best friend niya. So, video production talaga. So, they've been doing the first episode with Tiray, agri-business. So, parang mga ganun. So, mga nasa AVP areas, tsaka mga nasa TV show. So, ibang industry ako nun. So, ako naman, nasa real estate industry ako. So, I think yung Sine Halaya is 2012 to 2016, parang gano'n. So, basta nag-run siya, si Sine Halaya as a full production, video production house. So, ngayon, 2016, nakilala ko si Hannah. 2016 or 2017, parang yun. So, hindi ko masyadong ma-appreciate yung art. Kasi nasa real estate industry ako, tapos parang automatic kong ginagawa yung art, yung photography, video. Parang
Sa may background,
kasi yun yung background ko eh. So, kumbaga parang I graduated from College of St. Benilde. So, para siyang parang automatic. Alam mo yung pag meron ka, hindi mo pinapansin. Diba? Ganun naman lagi eh.
take it for granted.
So, taken for granted, yes, the talents and the resources, parang yun yan. So, ngayon, fast forward tayo, pandemic came. So, nung dumating yung pandemic, no real estate. Zero real estate. Because walang viewing, walang showroom, walang anything. Bawal na bumasi. So, kumbaga, some investors stopped also from purchasing. Kasi hindi natin alam gano'ng tatagal ng pandemic. Matatapos pa ba? Di ba? O mamamatay na tayo lahat. So, wala nakakaalam na. Di ba? When it started, nung kinulong tayo lahat sa mga pahay natin, wala tayong idea of what will happen. So ngayon, kami, ni Hannah, kumbaga, syempre, kailangan nang mag-isip how to earn income, how to earn money because hindi na pwede hindi kumain. Yes, definitely, thank you sa government na may ayuda, but I believe it's not enough. So, tinignan namin kung ano yung resources na meron sa bahay. So, basically, we have camera nun, mga starting camera.
At yun na yung ginagamit nila dati dun sa mga initial na pang shoots. Natupak in 2012. Right? So parang yun yung camera.
Hindi. Kumbaga parang, yun nga, kasi ako, yung mga camera nila nun is nasa production. Wala sa kanila. So, ang natin sa bahay is yung old camera ko.
Okay. Instead
Nikon D90. Oo. So, kumbaga parang entry level din yun. So, yun yung ginagamit ko dati for weddings. So, ngayon, dahil natambak na yun doon, siguro, iba na yung quality nun. So, yun yung nakita ko. So, again, no pandemic, naging chef lahat ng tao. Naging cookie maker lahat ng tao. Naging, kumbaga, ay, gata pansit kanto nun, binibenta, di ba? Kumbaga, gino-gourmet lahat. No? Kumbaga, parang gano'n. So, ngayon, anong nangyari? Sabi ko, parang pwede pagkakitaan yun. Kasi wala namang, hindi naman common sense si photography eh.
Yeah.
So, dahil meron tayong konting idea.
O yung maglalagay ng quality dun sa...
Lagyan mo ng quality para yun yung ipambebenta nila. So, again, pandemic, sige, padala ka. Yung mga kaibigan namin na nag-start up. So, sige, padala mo dito. Free shoot. Okay, so pinipicture namin. Kaya pagkain pa. Di ba? So, kumbaga parang hindi na kasi namin pwede ibalik eh. Kasi pag binalik namin, number one, gastos yung pamasahe. Tapos, number 2, hinawakan ko na, di ba lahat ng tao noon very, siya hawak. Di ba? So, in short, nagkaroon ng maraming pagkain. Kasi lahat pinapadala eh. So, actually, yung buong pandemic, di kami nag-grocery.
Ayusin na kayo.
May ayuda na. Di ba? Siguro nag-grocery kami for yung mga delata na pang-emergency lang. Tapos laging maraming pagkain. So, ang suki namin nun, sila chicken stock, sila Antobares. Basta marami kami kaibigan na nag-startup ng mga businesses. There's this one time pa, merong dumating 21 na cake. At saka hindi lang siya cut, no. 21 cold cake. Diba? Yun nga, again, hiniwa ko na, hindi ko na pwede balik. So, ang ending nun, ginawa namin assorted yung cake. Binibigay namin sa mga gwardya sa kapitbahay, sa ganito. So, discretion mo na, kakainin mo, hindi. Baka mamaya may COVID ako. Ganon. So, doon nag-start yung Cine Haraya na food photography. So, we started there. I started learning. I started with YouTube University. So, kasi wala namang classes doon eh. Saka ako, sinapos ko sa multimedia arts is a general, kumbaga parang sa doktor, general education. Ako ba? General practitioner. Ganun sa doktor, di ba? So, ganun lang yung multimedia arts na ikaw pa rin ang kukuha ng specialization mo. So, wala talaga kami formal schooling with food photography. So, lahat yun, natutunan ko yun sa YouTube lahat. YouTube lahat yun. I have all the time in the world to watch YouTube. Diba? Kasi pandemic eh. Diba? So, yun yung hone ng skill namin. And then we do food photography every day. So, siguro, nung pandemic, kumikita kami ng around 40,000 to 50,000 a month. For food photography. Kasi nun, pag pinadala mo sa akin yung pagkain mo, free yung 2 shots. Kung meron kang gusto on top of the 2 shots, 500 each. So siguro yung magbabayad sa amin. Tapos sa isang araw naman nakakagawa kami ng 2 to 3 companies eh. Parang gano'n eh. No? Kasi libre naman eh. Kumbaga parang gano'n. So, nasa sa'yo na kung gusto mong bayaran yung contact yan. So, that's where Cine Haraya started.
Yeah. Actually, ang gandang startup story na no? Kasi first of all, aking background ay in multimedia arts. Pero, siguro let's have to face the reality na medyo mahirap yung income ng panahon na yun financial-wise. So, you went into real estate na mas may pera. We have to admit that's fact. And then, nung nangyari sa pandemic, somehow, yung background ay nagkaroon na opportunity.
Yes, nagka-fallback.
And then, yun pa ngayon, yung nagawa mong booming and thriving business. Na, nung medyo nawala na real estate, nakita mo na meron ka bang camera dyan, and then you did that. Then you actually validated it. You actually validated something. Kumbaga, na-challenge in the market. Na kasi, dumami na yung mga content creators, mga food, may mga gumagawa ng food, but they are not professional content creators. They are not photographers. So, dun yung parang finil mo na gap. Na yes. You will be...
Actually, ang finil ko na gap is, yun nga, for them to be able to sell it. Diba? Infinil ko na gap.
Yeah.
And then, definitely, I have to feed my family. Yun lang. Yun yung finil. Kumbaga, parang ganun lang siya kasimple dati. Na, dali, kailangan namin kumain. Diba? Yun yung question natin, yung pandemic, kailangan namin kumain. Tapos, kailangan din natin yung number 1, makatulong. Kasi yung mga kaibigan din namin na naging mga chef, hindi rin sila makabenta kasi puro phone yung shots eh. Parang yun.
Lalo online, kalat sa social media. Pero, moving forward, paano nyo naman na po may mga higher-end clients, yung mga bigger clients, sila IAMS, or yung mga sila Doshas, at mentioned kanina. So, paano naman kayo nag-move pa papunta sa ganang direction?
Actually, with Mindanao, sobrang gandang story ng Mindanao because, again, pandemic area, pandemic na era, si Hana kasi, and the family business nila Hana is training. So, nagte-training sila ng mga tao to be business people. Yun yung kanilang bread and butter since 1991. So, ngayon, Hana also is a registered trainer. So, trainer din siya. So ngayon, pupunta dapat, meron silang training sa Mindanao. So, again, hindi po, breastfeeding siya nung time na yon. So, hindi pwede iwanan yung kids. So, kailangan ko rin sumama. So, sabi ko ron, try lang. Kasi wala namang market eh. So, again, syempre, ang tingin mo sa Bapuanan was gubat. Yun yung tingin ko. Di ba? Yung reality, di ba? Yun yung tingin ko. Kasi, hindi pa naman ako nakarating dun eh. Di ba? So, hindi ko alam anong meron dun. Kumbaga, ano ba dun? Nakatamig ba yung mga tao? So, hindi ko alam yun, di ba? So, wala akong idea of it. So, sige, sabi ko, try na lang. Kasi nung sinesearch ko naman, parang may mga restaurant naman. Okay. Sabi ko, syempre, hindi naman nga sila ganong maingay social media. So, sige, sabi ko, try ko. Try ko na punta lang ng isang camera. Wala ako isang ilaw. Kumbaga parang, kasi siyempre, pag sumama ako sa training niya, bored ako. Parang mapagawin eh. So, dala akong gamit. Tapos try kong mag-market. So, nag-ads na ako 1 week before kami malis.
Oh, naka-target na yun sa...
Naka-target yun to.
Oh.
So, ads ako. Siguro, 1-2 weeks before.
Facebook ads yan, no?
Facebook ads. So ads ako. Pag ads ko doon, ang dami na message.
Oh, wow.
Sabi nga, totoo ba? You're from where? Ganto na. Di ba binibisay? Ako, ganun. We're from Manila. We're flying in ng ganitong date to ganitong date. Baka you would want to avail for services, ganyan. So, yun yung kwento ron. So, napuno ko yung 3 shoots per day.
Wow.
3 shoots per day.
Ano rate mo yan? Dates? Yung rates mo na...
Hindi.
Kaso baba pa.
Siguro, ang per 4 hours ton is, ang bigay ko yata is 4,000. 4,000 pesos. 4 hours.
Kaya rin sila nainganyo.
Kasi sulit. Parang, hindi lang provincial rate eh. Di ba? Parang ano na eh. Kumbaga parang pamigay rate eh. So that's where it started. Yung Mindanao namin na journey started there. So, ganon. So, napuno ko siya. Then eventually, nagkaroon kami ng konting name dun. Tapos, gustong-gusto nila yung images. Kasi the images was Manila standards. It was BGC standards. Na walang, in a way, walang gumagawa dun sa area na yun. So, doon nag-start yung pagtangkilik sa amin ng Lukuan. But then, we really saw the passion in them. We really saw the passion kung paano nila gawing food, paano nila lutuin yung food. And then, yun, kumbaga parang basta come into place lang siya eh. Tapos, in terms of Manila naman, yun nga, you were asking kung paano kami nag-move forward to getting the bigger clients. Sobrang big, pero mas bigger kaysa sa startup, di ba? So,
I mean, those are high-end kasi.
those are high-end eh. So, eventually, ganyan, we always take care of our image. We always take care of our after sales. So, yun yung gusto ng clients. Na, ang mura kasi ng service eh, di ba? Para magpasira ka. Di ba? So, kumbaga parang kami yun ang inaalagaan namin, the relationship. Inaalagaan namin with clients. Yun yung gusto nila sa amin. Hindi namin siya pinapapayaan. Konting adjustment. Pwede na okay yan. Diba? Sino okay na ba hanggang tapusin na natin hanggang ganitong dish? Oh, pwede na yan. Parang gano'n.
So, was this more of like word of mouth referrals?
Yes. Word of mouth, friends. Actually, hindi pa kami masyado to ads.
Oh, that's nice. Kasi word of mouth nga is the best marketing. Parang a good product is the best marketing. And then, it's to spread na eh. Nagkaroon ng good experience ng isang client and kakalat nila. Actually, I'm curious naman sa kasi around when did you officially register as a business? Kasi nag-start siya mag-2012 time, hindi pa talaga siya Sini Araya Advertising Corporation. And then pandemic, you were still validating, you were still trying it out. So, kailan siya naging...
Sure.
Kailan siya naging official corporation din?
So, we registered Sini Haraya 2023. Siguro ngayon, mag 2 years old na siya. So, yun, actually, in terms of registration, we can be considered as a startup. Pero in terms of, kung kailan ba lumabas yung pangalan ng Sini Haraya? 2012. Pero yung formality of it, yung Bahala na, all in. Parang tinapon namin lahat. Mga real estate, mga din na ginagawa namin. Full force ni Haraya 2023.
Nung nag-register kayo, kayong dalawa pa lang ni Tata? Or then tsaka pala kayo nag-hire na?
Yes, so wala pa. So, nung na-register namin, tapos he hired a secretary. Yun lang yung afford kasi namin eh. So, yun lang. We try to get by those sistema na yun. Get one time. Shoot. Eh, ako rin naman kasi lahat. Wala nang iba. Ako rin palit. Ako din yung PA. Ako din sa Butuan, meron. Sa Butuan, ako ang PE. Ako ang setup. Ako shoot. Ako din liquid. Ako din time.
Right now?
Yung right now, meron tayong 2 more artists. And then, kapag may shoot, may VAs. Siniharaya sa admin staff. So, yun. So, basically, ginagawa namin ni Hana ngayon is to expand the market, expand the connections. So, we are on the sales side of it. Ganun na ngayon. So, we are trying to gaparin, on how to make Siniharaya as big as possible.
By the way, deep lang natin na-mention, So, basically, you and Hannah, husband and wife, are the palang main founders of Siniharaya. You have a background of multimedia arts. Si Hannah naman ay
UP Film.
Yeah. So, talagang galing sa arts and painting background.
Yes, so,
About turning it into a professional business. And speaking of the business side naman ito, kasi in startup terms, are you bootstrap? Kumbaga, bootstrap meaning wala kayong external investors. Talaga you really started by yourself and then yung mga papasok na profit is yun yung kina-convert nyo into investing for equipment, for hiring, for salaries. So, basically, you really didn't it on your own without external funding, right? Tama ba?
actually, it started there. So it started there nung food photography lalo na everything is solely produced by us. At saka yung success story is solely produced by us. So, but last year, na kailangan na namin tumulak to a bigger role, to a bigger playing field. Meron kaming isang investor.
Angel investor.
Angel investor yun. So, kumbaga, yung investor na yun tumulong on how we can expand our equipment, kumbaga, prolong the pasweldo, prolong the events. So, laman din kasi kami ng expos. So, dahil laman kami ng expos, you can imagine kung gaano kalaki yung overhead nun. So, I believe na nag-expo kami is around, ilan ba tayo ng time? Mga 13 persons from nakasinihayan na kami ito umiikot sa pumo.
So, aside from the team, kumukuha po kayo ng mga contractual or part-time din yan?
Mga part-time, mga OJTs, ganyan. So eventually, pinapakain namin na doon. We provide them with their transpos. Tas yan. So, kumbaga,
kasi, here's what I want to ask no? Kasi grabe yung mga equipment nyo dito sa mga nakikita ko dito sa studio. Yung cameras, yung mic, yung light. So, parang how do you judge if you are to spend more na for equipment? Kasi you're a growing company, diba? You have to manage your finances. So, parang ano din ba siya na you also control yung pagpapit ng clients, yung kumbaga pagkaya na, tsaka kayo bibili ng mga equipment or medyo risky approach din na bili muna, invest muna, and then push yourselves on the market.
So basically, kung paano kami mag-judge ng purchases, no? So, it works both ways for us na minsan, nag-release po kami na hindi, ang kailangan ng kliyente, ganitong large project. So, minsan sinusupply namin. Nire-release kuha namin ang content. Yung iba naman, hanggat pwede pa. For example, the basics of it. For example, nung gumagawa kami ng full photography, kaya ko rin naman gumawa ng portraits eh. So, pero, same equipment lang. Hindi ko siya, kasi dapat, ang reality ng portrait, dapat, may mga softboxes ka, meron ka may mga, ang tawag dito sa nakalab ng tao. So, yun yung totoo nun. Na dapat merong gano'n sa portraits. Pero, yun, for example, yung gano'n, hindi ko siya nil-release one. Kasi, ayaw ko naman siya itawid eh. In terms of schedule. Yun na lang yun. So, pero with other clients, for example, yung first podcast namin, merong mga items na binili, yung mga items na hiniram. So just to produce the requirements ng client. Na, for example, kailangan tapat ko yung ilaw na. So yung iba, kumbaga, very fortunate naman kami na may nahihiram kami. So, kaya ko pa rin i-produce na ganun.
And finally, paano pa nakaka-transition to producing gusto podcast? Kasi that, nag-start talaga with food photography, but food photo and video. So, paano nagsimula yung unang client na gusto kong pag-provide sa inyo kung ba podcast production?
Actually, from food, inopen namin si Success Stories HQ.
Ayan, yun pa lang muna, no? So, you have your own...
Your Chatman channel. Yeah. Success Stories HQ, makita niyo sa lahat ng platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, lahat yun. So, doon kami unang nakita ng clients on how we take video. So, yun yung gustong-gusto nila sa amin. Yung very, very simple video, pero cinematic itsura. Kumbaga parang very high-end yung look. So, tinanong na kami na gumagawa pa kayo ng podcast. But syempre, nasagot, oo, kahit hindi. Ano na yun, diba? That's how you sell it. So, kung titignan mo kasi yung concept, pares ng video yun eh. Diba? It's just a matter of orientation. Diba, ang podcast is horizontal, ang reels is vertical. So, in terms of concept, mandali ka, kaya. Pero yun pala, syempre, marami pa rin, kumbaga, parang hindi mag-hindrance, pero marami pa rin challenges na, for example, sa Reels, kaya namin yung single track na audio. But sa podcast, kailangan na multi-track audio ka. May mga ganun na. So, kumbaga, marami ng challenges na kasama. Pero, 70% of it, covered naman na namin. So, mga 30 na lang ang ginagawa ko na baan. Kasi may skill. May gamit. Pero, in terms of experience, baka wala pa. Pero it's the same thing. Diba? Kung parang, at saka yung based on concept nga, parehas na rin. So, it's a matter of how you will adjust lang. Tsaka, kaya mo ba mag-adjust to that? So, ganun na siya nag-transition from food to channel, and then nakita nila yung potential namin, nakita nila yung quantity namin for video. So, to podcast, or AVP muna, as podcast. So, AVP naman namin kasi parang pelikula yung dating. So, parang
Tsaka, natural progression din naman siya kasi you have already the capital, the expenditures, kumbaga the equipment, and then the skill. So, actually, ang dami pa possible na pwedeng ma-unlock production level. So, yun. But I want to ask first, kasi you're doing this Sinikaraya with your wife, Hata. So, kamusta nga ba pag-build at pag-run ng startup as husband and wife?
I think for me, hindi ko alam kung weird kaming dalawa, but I think it's very ideal. Kasi isa yung ginagalawan yung area. Diba? So, you both understand each other. Sa production kasi, marami kailangan pag-usapan, maraming kailangan na relation. I think, very in line kami. Kasi, we move and work in the same world. No, hindi siya, kumbaga para partner, iba yung field and ako din, iba rin yung field ko. Tapos, nakikita tayo pag meron ng production. So, I think it's very ideal kasi ideas namin, kumbaga pa, yun yung date namin. May meeting. Kumbaga yung date namin, meeting. Di ba? Business meeting and date namin. So, actually, wala nang date eh. So, but we always try to make time na makanood ng movie, time for our kids. So, we have 2 boys. So, parang ganun. We try to do the work-life balance. Pero, yun nga, kung sagutin ko yung tanong mo in terms of maganda ba yung startup or maganda ba mag-business na kasama mo yung wife mo, I think yes. Kasi, yun nga kung parang in sync kayo eh. Diba, parehas yung gusto niyo mangyari. Tapos, sa negosyo kasi sa tingin ko, ang kailangan mo is yung may parehas na vision sa'yo. Diba? So, ikaw, for example, startup podcast, it will scale up pag meron kang isang kasama na parehas mo yung vision, that understands your vision. So, parang gano'n. So, ang pinakamakaintindi ng vision ko is definitely yung kasama.
Yeah, unlike kayo. And lalo na kung startup kasi, parang it's very risky siya and maraming challenges. So
Parang ang hirap i-justify.
yeah, magkakaintindihan kayo.
Ito kasi, for example, kunyari siya, ang ginagawa niya is a writing. So, ang gastos niya, papel lang, tsaka ballpen. So, ngayon, ako, ang gastos ko, malalaki. Camera, diba, equipment, right? Ang hirap i-justify pang hindi naiintindihan. Diba, if you don't understand the nature of the business, you will not understand. You will not know kung ano ba yung effect nun. Diba? Ba't bibiling bagong mic? May mic naman. Iba yung gamit kasi. Diba? Iba siya ng juice. Diba? So, Will, Hannah and me, naiintindihan niya. Kailangan bumili ng LED filter. Ano yun? Yung pandente, gano'n. Diba? Parang, okay, she understands na, kailangan natin ito. Kailangan ng bagong tripod. She understands. Parang gano'n. Hindi ko na kailangan i-justify na parang gagawa ka pa ng PowerPoint presentation para i-explain ba't mo kailangan bumili ng tripod. Kung may tripod naman Diba? Ba't kailangan mo isa pang tripod? Diba? So parang, I think yun yung best combo.
Introducing Aim High. Smarter construction management starts here. Monitor costs and progress with real-time insights. Plan ahead and adapt with streamlined scheduling tools. Make data-driven decisions to avoid costly delays. Increase efficiency and profit with Aim High.
Maybe fortunate din, na-align talaga kayo. Same din yun ang background, para nasa artist kayo. And kumbaga naging same yung vision nyo na to this business really.
Yes.
Speaking of that vision, so ang ating last question sa ating podcast interview na ito. So ano nga bang vision ni Sine Haraya? Parang back then, meron kayo planned vision or you also parang prove it along the way. So, meron ba kayo parang nakalatag na vision lately, in 5 years, 10 years, by the way, so kasi kanina you mentioned na meron kayong clients sa Butuan. So, are you also looking to serve clients all around the Philippines talaga?
Actually, in terms of vision, magaling kasi sa ganito sa mga structured vision. Yan. So, pero para sa akin, I think my vision is to upscale kung ano man yung merong marketing standards sa Philippines. Yun yung pasa na hindi pwede na. Parang gano'n. Ganun ko lang siya gusto i-explain because ang laki. If I will explain marketing, if I will explain sales, if I will explain the look, the vibe, the ganito of what I want to do, mahirap siya explain. Pero to my standards of maganda, ganun ko gusto sana ma-impart to our clients and to our customers. For example, with Butuan, I want them to have the Manila standard look. Kasi very, how do you call it? Laid back. A very laid back area. So, eventually, parang yung mga tao, parang medyo, pwede na yan, parang pwede na. Para sa akin kasi hindi pwede na eh. So, if I will shoot, if I will hold my camera, it should be and must be cool. Kasi important ko na eh. Diba? Ayusin ko na. Andun na ako eh. Kung parang, andun na ako, bilhin pa rin. Parang gano'n. So ngayon, ako, ang vision ko with Butuan is, hopefully, mapansin kami ng Butuan. Kasi we wanted to cover and lift the food industry of Butuan.
Wow.
So we wanted to tap DTI, we wanted to tap we wanted to tap yung pinaka-tourism, na we wanted to highlight na there's this so-called area, Butuan. Kasi di naman siya kilala eh.
Medyo.
Di ba? Hindi siya, kumbaga parang, it's not Palawan. Di ba? It's not Davao, sa Cebu. Pero sobrang ganda ng Butuan niya na dapat siyang mapansin, dapat siyang malaman kung ano meron sa kanya. Dapat malaman kung ano yung potential niya. And mataas yung potential ng food industry. So yun sa amin gusto namin itulong dun sa area, yung gusto namin itulong dun sa city. So yun, actually that's my vision for Butuan. What vision for Cine Haraya? We want to be big. We want to be the standard of artistry in terms of food and video production. Parang.
Baka dahil sa inyo, no? Baka dahil sa Cine Haraya, maging food, yung capital of the Philippines pa ang Butuan.
Oh,
pero parang ganun, no? Basically, parang
sana gusto namin
uplifting and parang really highlighting. Kasi andun na yung food eh. Andun na yung mga...
Andun na talent, di ba?
Andun yung talent.
Oo.
Kung kailangan talaga i-market out there. Anyway,
Kailangan mo lang siyang i-justify. Yun lagi lang yung term ko sa kanya dahil hindi siya kuha na ng picture eh. Kasi cellphone makakuha ng picture. Video makakuha na eh. Pero it's different when you justify. Kasi pinapakita mo yung the deeper side of it.
yes.
And through our lenses yun. Yun yung gusto namin yun. Through our lenses, we will show you the deeper meaning of it.
Deeper meaning of food. And yun nga, so you're really maintaining that level of quality na ito talaga ang Pilipinas. Ito talaga ang pagkain sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
It's beyond the quality na nakasanayan natin makita. So, kumbaga, ito talaga siya. Ito yung kaluluwa and ito yung sana, kumbaga, ito mga pagkain. Ayun. Maraming salamat, Chino, for this podcast. And if ever meron tayong mga listeners na nakikinig right now, baka meron diyang restaurant, meron diyang chef, or meron diyang maybe any SME, any company, no, na gusto magpa-produce na very high quality podcast or for restaurants, for those quality photo and video shoots. So,
Yeah, for SME naman kasi we have special prices. Yeah, SME. We want to help also. Diba na hindi porket starting ka, pangit dapat. Hindi ko naniniwala dun eh. So dapat, umpisahan mo na maganda. Umpisahan mo na magaling. For you to thrive.
so how can they connect with you? Maybe you can lead them to the website or
Yeah, you can search us Cine Haraya sa Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Nandun lahat ng contact details namin. And visit our website for our portfolio and contact details as well, www.cineharaya.com.
Actually, check out. Actually, when I saw the outputs of Cine Haraya, grabe. I mean, yun talaga yung parang corporate level, professional level actually of photography and making your food not just be seen, but be wanted.
Yes.
Ayun, thank you so much, Sheila.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to our 57 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskXPH Academy, our official e-learning partner, get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner, early stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Gumdrop Lab, creating scalable apps to transform your ideas into digital experiences. Cloud CFO, tech-forward cloud-based accounting service provider for businesses. Cloverly Tech, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body BTs, accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. One CFO, CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Unawa, driving digital transformation with secure, legally enforceable electronic signatures and robust AML compliance. SchoolTech, all-in-one AI-integrated school and learning management system. Better Support, a Manila-based BPO company. They are offering a referral program for anyone who can bring in new clients. Let us know if you know any Western-based business that might have a need. Britana, cloud-based enterprise-grade ERP solution that fits a small and medium business budget. Wonder Brand, data science-driven brand strategy and design company company for emerging markets. Fail Coach, business training, coaching, and consulting for startups and SMEs who are scaling or finding product market fit. Drive Manila, Philippines' largest peer-to-peer car rental community. East Point Business Outsourcing Services, one-stop shop for streamlined business solutions for MSMEs such as business registration, bookkeeping, and more. Doon, Philippines' first fully insured peer-to-peer car sharing marketplace. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. DVCo Technologies Incorporated, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. Mata Technologies, Philippines' premier provider of virtual tours and maps for LGUs, real estate, tourism, and private businesses. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. This episode is powered by Pareto Consulting, Jure.ph, Big Giant Games, Pahatid PH, Wasteless PH, Tech Tribe, Yay, Uplift Code Camp, Board Prep, Dohe Philippines, Edfolio, Hive Rooms, Kazam, Code Sham, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the links in the description.